voted for and adopted in Finland. And why this is happening in Finland is because of the terrorist state of Nigeria that will never give us the enabling environment to challenge them in our homeland. So we challenge them from exile. And from exile, we will begin to fight for the recognition of Biafra using every international instrument available to us. And that particular international instrument available to us is not limited to our lobbying different groups, state, government, policy makers, decision makers, government officials, from the State Department to Congress to American Intelligence Agency, to all of them. Because once they follow us, others follow them. The secret you don't know is what I didn't tell you. My fellow Biafrans, in Finland, everything will happen. And today, we've had everything that is needed to make this a reality. So I've just come this evening to let you understand the difference between us and them. And like I said, many propaganda will come. Stand firm. Stand firm. Do not panic. Do not move an inch, for the time to go home has come. The restoration of Biafra will be declared, it will be defended, and at the end of the day, those who believe in what we are doing, who believe in humanity, will recognize us, and at the long run, the shame will be upon the enemy. I will leave it here so I can entertain questions. And the media team, the Minister of Information and the Deputy, over to you from here. Thank you.
Minister Jerry, over to you.
Oh, thank you, my able senior information minister, and we appreciate you, our PM. Thank you so much, His Excellency. Please, fellow Biafrans, as you have all listened to the PM, you will now agree that Nigeria has expiring dates.
Mr. Jerry, we can't hear you from here. Greetings to all Biafrans. As you pick the mic, please go straight to the point. Minister Jerry, if you have network issue, you can come down and then come up again.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yes, we give the mic to Minister Success. Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans, whether you are listening or spacing from across the entirety of the globe. I say, Mechiko Kika Biama, bless you. For you not to have given yourself to these idiots who seek to devour the flesh of Biafrans, using some instruments of Nigerian states. In 2022, during the campaign, they used Peter Obi, and eventually we countered them and declared no election in Biafran territory. And out of 25 million registered votes, they could not boast of 3 million votes, even with the rigging. So now they have found a new job. They are advertising an online job, advertising online job, and the obedience who failed P2B are hanging on onto those jobs that we're going to sink them in no distance time. So hang on with our Prime Minister, hang on with the government, hang on with every of our laid down principles. It is Biafra or Biafra. There is nothing else. There is no option other than this. So thank you and welcome. Prime Minister, good evening, sir. And I want to emphasize on Article 3 of this very convention, this Montevideo Convention, Article 3. He said the political existence of the state is independent of recognition by other states. Full stop. The political existence of the state is independent of recognition by other states. It means that whether other states recognize you or not, let us continue so that I can finish what I want to say. Even before recognition, the state has the right to defend its integrity and independence, to provide for itself conversation and prosperity, and consequently to recognize itself as it seems fit. When PM said there's going to be a declaration of a declaration of a restored independent state of Biafra in Latvian, Finland, people are making jest, people are laughing, which kind of independence, who is going to recognize? The Article 3 said the political existence of the state is independent, not it depends, it's independent of recognition by other states. Even before recognition from other states, the state has the right to defend its integrity and independence, to provide for its conversation and prosperity, and consequently to organize itself as it seems fit, to legislate upon its interests, administrate its services, to defend the jurisdictions and competence of its courts. The existence of this right has no other limitation than the exercise of the right of other states according to the international law. So please, I would want every learned Biafran to go and download the PDF of this month video convention. It is very, very important. There's going to be a lot of arguments rise after December 2nd, and we're going to use this agreement to stop them, this very convention to stop them. So PM, I want to only say one thing this evening, and that thing is Ojukwu was pressurized to give up on Biafra because they know United States of America is about to recognize Biafra. To wade into the afflictions of Biafra, they pressurized Ojukwu using this present obedience and make Ojukwu to flee out of Biafra and then postpone the Biafran independence. As you are, I know you are Nkume, Simon, you must resist the urge to give up. We must see the end of this very thing. America is about to wade into Biafran issue. I read from the news this evening that Joe Biden called that drug baron, and they were celebrating it. It shows the level of damage we have done. That even any threat from anywhere can call them and they will put it in their news. They should wait. After November 5th, Nigeria will go back to its humble state, and Biafra will rise. So, fellow Biafrans, disregard these idiots doing one thing or the other to distract, say they are exposing. They are not exposing, they have nothing to expose. We are whiter than white and whiter than snow. In every case, in everywhere. So be strong. November is just few days to come and December is here. We are going to restore our independence. And the part of it is irreversible, regardless of what we meet on the road. Thank you very much, PM. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Associates, for that. And I like what you said.
Hello, dear friends. Good evening.
Please, can this person hold on?
It is my esteemed
pleasure
to speak today on the platform this evening.
Are you people hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you. Protagonist, can you hold on until you're given the mic? PM, right on, please.
All right. So, Associates said that Ojukwu fled to exile before. Actually, that's a fact. He fled, and that's where I am now, to continue until he is back. He's coming back with Biafra and as an independent and recognized state. I will be here to finish the job. I will be here, Biafra will be recognized. I will be here and set up a government in Biafra land. I will be here, there will be a transitional government in Biafra land before I come back. So, anybody that is, thinking twice about me, I've not started. If it is, if the Jew they want to do, I will do times 3. So whatever juju they can do. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. The protagonist that wanted to take the mic before now, over to you now.
Hello, great dear friends. Good evening. It is my esteemed pleasure.
The protagonist that wanted.
Hello, good evening. Hello,
Yes, right on, protagonist.
good
We can
evening,
hear
great
you.
dear
We can hear
friends.
you right on.
Hello, am I coming?
Yeah.
Am
We
I
can
coming
hear
out?
you right on. We can hear you
Yeah,
right
it
on,
is
right
my
on.
esteemed. Yeah, it is my esteemed pleasure to speak to this hallowed gathering of the greatest of the great Indians of being in our space to request them to speak. I've always listened, always tried that a lot of things on a personal level. And I must say, as a matter of fact, that our PM is on a top gear. He's doing the excellent job. Our people back home are very happy. People back home forget about this the Twitter handout receivers who come online to, there's a lot of hunger in Nigeria. There's a lot of hunger, and people will take up anything. People will take up the most minute of thoughts to speak. They would like to express and say anything you tell them to do because of the peanut and handout you give to them. Because there's a hunger in Nigeria right now. I'm going to do a lot of shit, both sabotage. And I must say, as a matter of fact, that everything our PM is doing, the people are receiving it with great gratitude. The people are happy, and the people are saying thank him. Although the people are passing through a lot of difficulties, because freedom does not come without sacrifices. I know I'm coming out clear. Freedom does not come without sacrifices. Freedom, and people are not really comfortable. He said a lot of wrong things about the PM, but the fact is they are willing to go the extra mile to ensure that he succeeds this time around. That's the fact. People are willing to do the extra miles to ensure that he succeeds. So the fact is, whatever it is our PM is doing, he must do so with utmost carefulness. He must ensure that he doesn't make any mistake. Our people are watching and praying fervently to ensure that this comes to a fruition. Thank you. I'm okay for now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, protagonist. Adandembo Nandegede, are you there? Honorable Adandembo Nandegede, are you there? Okay, we go to David Nana. Over to you.
Thank you so much, my Honorable Minister of Information and Deputy Minister of Information as well. Obatobie, the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic Government in exile. I want to appreciate you once again for coming today to speak to Biafrans as well and allay their fears. I must confess, Obatobie, you are half human, half spirit. And you demonstrated that when you tweeted some time ago that you are an Agbara. And today as well, you said for the latecomers, you brought out your photo that was taken when you are even still a baby, when you don't know whether Biafra is coming or not. And it's titled, for the latecomers, The Midget. I want to appreciate you for what you are doing and what you have done for the Biafran people. Our PM, you have dotted all the dots. I have crossed all the T's. We have a government. We have the military to back it up. We have our map and a defined population. This restoration of the independent state of Biafra, you said, will be binding on the countries that have recognized Biafra when it was first declared. And I want to ask you, sir, should there be delay on other countries when Biafra is redeclared, when Biafra is restored? Can we still be using the documents of Biafra within these countries that have recognized Biafra before, and this declaration is pending on, depending when others come on board? That's my first question, sir.
Thank you very much. It's a process. It's a process that must be followed. First of all, we are unveiling the Biafra national ID card during the convention. We are also going to unveil the Biafra international passport. It's a step that must be taken. So during the convention, this particular two important documents will be unveiled and issued. I mean, not just unveiling, but people will collect their national ID card. That's our target and our aim. And that national ID card met the European standard. I know you know what I mean by European standard. It has the exact feature of the European issued ID card. That's number one. Number two, our passport also is European standard passport that give access to certain things that I will not say here, but just for you to know the level we have gone to secure, to make sure the integrity of the Biafra government is set in a very high standard. Then, after that, the document that will be generated from this convention will then be used to seek for the recognition of the Biafra government. So this document will be sent to those countries that have recognized Biafra before. So it's left for them to accept and reopen diplomatic ties with Biafra, or wait and continue to do stronghead while we pursue other new recognition from other states. Once we get one, only one, the case is closed, and we are going to get that one. So what the question you asked is whether you continue to use the document. You will have the Biafra passport. The specimen will be given in Finland first, while the Biafra national ID card will be also given in Finland. So that passport will be given as a specimen that will show the features and security features of the passport, which will meet international standard. Not just all this nonsense they use in Africa. I mean, I said European standard, because the security company that is involved is a well-known security printing company in Europe. And them getting involved means a lot to us. Thank you. That's all I can say on that.
Okay, thank you, Sir Batobie. Then my second question and the last question will be, recently, as always, you set the internet on fire by the response to the photoshopped tweet and the response that followed, also which propelled Biafra to another pedestal in this struggle. I want you to make comment on certain things I'm going to point out here. You also sent the Jezebel to the dustbin when you talked about the CCTV, and up till now, no comment has been made about Simon Ekpa, the midget. You talked also about, which you posted 2 days ago, if not today, the co-founder of Eastern Security Network. I don't know why you are bringing this. You have a reason for also. You said something about the Biafran land coordinator that disobeyed our leader, and you warned him against fighting against our freedom, and he was also killed recently. And the only tweet you made about was that those who have the machine, the cars, can enjoy their Christmas with it. Obatobie, you also made mention of IPOB political wing. You gave us updates about these things. My Prime Minister, I want to ask you, sir, what do you intend to achieve by this outside distracting these enemies of Biafra? And my question should be, should our leader be released after all this that you have posted and what you have been doing for Biafra up to today? Do you still stand on the, on the condition that you give to them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be brought to Finland? Or when he's taken to Kenya, are you going to accept that? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for that question. I want everyone to understand that the primary purpose of kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi is the lily-livered followers then to turn the agitation to agitation of Mazi Nnamdi release. That is number one purpose of the Nigerian government. They want to change the agitation to now Mazi Nnamdi release agitation instead of Biafra. And I made that particular comment from the beginning that that is not going to happen. Now, first of all, I will make sure that the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi become useless. And also that it will be the most expensive thing the Nigerian state have done today. Is it not the most expensive? They lose billions of dollars to our seat at home as a result of that. So it has become very expensive. I also said that Mazi Nnamdi must be released and brought to Finland. I stand on that. But what we are not going to do is to turn the agitation to Mazi Nnamdi release agitation. That's what they want to do. And many idiots, Nigeria political pressure group called IPOB, it's not like they fall for it because that's exactly who they are. So they want to, some of them who don't even know what is going on, they will come and start attacking someone else. But they want to declare Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi is still there. That's exactly what they want them to be doing. You want to declare Biafra, you can imagine. So Mazi Nnamdi is kidnapped, and for that reason, if we have the opportunity to declare Biafra, we should not declare it to wait. That's what Nigeria government want them to do. And the people that are doing this thing doesn't even know what they are doing.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as City Hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to all your notification buttons so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them all. Let's go down to the news proper as it hot. It don't shell. Meanwhile, make I bring to your information as keep the leaf for my table. Say Donald Trump now be the president of America now. Say now win the election against Kamala. Welcome back. I think this is the time. I think it's a celebration for Biafrans because if Donald Trump becomes the president of America, of course, you know that man is a truthful man. Every president in America have not been able to put mouth in what concerns the Biafrans, but I think that Donald has done that, and he has taken the office again, and I believe that he is going to do more for Umu Chineke. Umu Chineke kwenu, iya. They think na play because recently, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpawan Jokwo, na Manzunanya Onekwelo, has been making some kind of moves. Even as it is now, you need to know that the U.S. Congress knows about the Biafra struggle now, something that has not happened before. Even during the 1967 to 1970 Nigeria Biafra Civil War, it was not well known. The Biafra struggle was not. But as it is now, the matters that concerns the Biafran people is solidly known among the United States Congress House, and that is kudos. It's a kudos to the Biafran people because the time has come. You know that if you have been listening to prophecies, I think this 2025 is the rounding of prophecy of the people of Umu Chineke, because the way things are going, Simon Ekpa and his team and other people who are supporting this movement, it will show you that that there is a difference. There is a difference. It shows you that there is a difference because there's a difference between when intelligent people are doing things and when non-intelligent people are doing things. You find out that Ekpa and his team are very intelligent when it comes to handling governmental matters. The government we find ourselves has really duped us. The government called the Nigerian government has really duped the citizens. The government has really dealt with the citizens. They have dealt with us. They have really, stolen our funds, sent their children abroad, put their children in good position, help their family members, and they have left the masses who are qualified for the position they are occupying. They have left the masses stranded, which is very, very, very bad, my people. Meanwhile, be that as it may, let's go down to the full detail of what is actually happening today in the Obodo. I go to bring them to you one by one. As they say, presidency confirms death of Chief of Army Staff Lagbaja. You know that the presidency appointed a new Army Chief of Staff, and when the trend came out that Lagbaja is gone, the presidency denied it, and now as it is, the presidency has confirmed that Lagbaja is nowhere to be found. As it is, they say end bad government, President Tinubu ordered release of minors, other protesters, Shetima. From the look of things, all the people I saw in that law court, they were all minors. And for me, that matter is looking like stage managed. I feel that the government is playing with the people's mind. I feel that they are playing pranks on the citizens because they want to divert the focus of the citizens to the pitied minors, as if the government is really doing something important and something good. But as it is, that's not where we should be focusing now. The focus of the people, the masses, should be on the hunger in the nation, on the dilapidated structure of governmental machineries, because the governmental machineries have failed us. Of course, we have government as a body. We also have government as a machinery. The machineries who are managing our governmental activities has actually failed the masses. As it is, there is hunger in the nation, high inflation everywhere, the skyrocketing of prices of food commodities, and the rest of them. You cannot even buy a yam of 1,000 these days. If you want to buy a yam, you have to hold from 3,000 up. You could imagine a government worker that is earning minimum 30,000 or 70,000 from his office, and I wonder how these people are going to be managing. Remember that their children are going to be sent to school. They have to be taking care of their house rent and every other thing. And as it is, the landlords on their side are not even helping matters, because the landlord we have now, they are increasing the prices of things without mercy. They are mercilessly increasing prices of things as it is. If I say mercilessly, now you cannot even get a self-contained between 100 or 100 and something thousand. And even if you want to rent a self-contained, they might tell you that the price is 250, and the other contingencies that are involved will be making it to be reaching like 400 and something thousand for first payment. And you could imagine such kind of greediness that is ravaging. Everybody wants to make the money as fast as possible at the detriment of other citizens, which is very bad. Nigeria, but as it is, or the Berokwanoma. Let's go down to that army general. It be like saying Simon Eba Sisu, and I take the army general down. Mazi Simon Eba Maunasa Mauneli. This Simon Ekpa acquirable man, which jazz you they use, Seth? You need to tell us so, because your own Evian. It's like Mazi Simon Ekpa Evian is updated though. The kind of Evian where presidency they use, even for the Evian of Ekpa to touch the army general, is your. Ekpa mauneli, maunese, dike. Si debi, ịma na ndị be anyị si na onye kwue nke na ọbụla ji ife n'uche onye adịkwana ya njọ. When I say ekpa, e be like say na your sisu, na him go comot the teeth of the army general. Oh, your sisu, the sisu. The man, ekpa say you know they hear. But meanwhile, let's see what happened. Breaking news: Presidency confirmed death of Chief of Army Staff Lagbaja. His passing has left a void in Nigeria's military leadership, with President Tinubu vowing to uphold Lagbaja's legacy of resilience and commitment. The Nigerian government has announced the passing of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Turid Abiodun Lagbaja. He died on Tuesday evening in Lagos, aged 56, following a period of illness, according to a statement signed by presidential spokesperson Bayo Onanuga. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu expressed profound sadness over the loss of General Lagbaja, a prominent figure in the Nigeria's military, saying Nigeria has lost a devoted servant who dedicated his life to national security and peace. Lieutenant General Lagbaja, who was born on February 28, 1968, embarked on his military journey at the Nigerian Defense Academy in 1987, graduating as a second lieutenant in the Infantry Corps by 1992, appointed Chief of Staff in June 2023. Lagbaja's commitment to national security was reflected in his involvement in various critical operations, including Operation Zaki in Benue, Lafiya Dole in Bono, and Forest Sanity in Kaduna, Niger State. Throughout his career, Lagbaja showcased a dedication to strategic excellence, earning a master's degree in strategic studies from the U.S. Army War College. Lagbaja is survived by his wife, Maria, and 2 children. His passing has left a void in Nigeria's military leadership, with President Tinubu vowing to uphold Lagbaja's legacy of resilience and commitment. But I don't see as it happen. Lagbaja has passed away. But remember that presidency denied the Lagbaja's death when question was asked about Lagbaja's whereabouts after the appointment of new army general. The presidency denied it, but now they have come open to say that Lagbaja is gone, and we can now say he is late. Lagbaja, as it is, may the soul of the dead and the soul of the bereaved rest in perfect peace. Amen. And this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news go to drop, it will be the first one. But before I go wind down the curtain, something just dropped from my table. They say traditional rulers raises the alarm over IPOB infiltration in Delta State. You don't share it. Traditional rulers in Oshimili, local government area of Delta State, have raised the alarm over report that members of the indigenous people of Biafra are being brought into their community by local youths. The Traditional Rulers Committee has appealed for urgent intervention. According to the traditional rulers, these youths, abandoning their education and legitimate employment, have returned home to profit from unauthorized land sales, allegedly enlisting IPOB members to help establish control over local lands. At a recent meeting with Delta State Security Chief at the office of the Secretary to the state government, the monarch appealed for urgent intervention. In a statement signed by His Royal Majesty Professor Louis Nwobosi, the Obuzo of Ibusa, His Royal Majesty Obi Daniel Chukwuma Ogbodo of Atuma Iga, the Ogane of Akpanam, His Royal Majesty Dr. Michael Mbanefo Ogbolu, the Onu Obu, His Royal Highness Paul Odile Opi, Obi of Okala, His Royal Highness Clement Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and Obi of Akwukwu Igbo, His Royal Highness David Azuka. They warned that IPOB's involvement poses a significant threat to security and local governance. The traditional rulers revealed that many young people in the local government area have abandoned their studies, jobs, lured by the profit from selling community land. This trend, they say, has fueled crime in the area, including cultism, illegal firearms possession, and alarmingly, the recruitment of IPOB members to establish a stronghold. They fear that if unchecked, this could lead to widespread insecurity and lawlessness. The traditional rulers, however, stress that enforcement requires the support of security agencies and appeal to greater vigilance. The royal fathers also requested that law enforcement agencies consult with traditional authorities on land-related issues, emphasizing that these local leaders deeply understand community land histories and rights. While recognizing the state government efforts to tackle crime, the traditional leaders voiced concern that land grabbing syndicates, some allegedly collaborating with IPOB, are complicating the crisis. They ensure security agencies of their full cooperation in restoring stability to the council and urge for swift action to protect the community from further destabilization. Recall that the council, led by Honorable Innocent Esewezie, has enacted a new public and private properties protection bylaw designed to prevent unauthorized land sale and safeguard local resources. Gang, 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 gang. You know that any small thing that happens now, you see people calling IPOB and the rest of them. These people are just calling IPOB to make the matter very serious because they know that everybody hates IPOB that much. Not everybody, especially these other politicians, and they always use IPOB to chase clout, and also get their desired result. But as it is, I know that this is not a matter of IPOB and the rest of them. Meanwhile, in this case, I will say that these traditional rulers have failed in their job, because had it been that they provided a job opportunity, what these politicians don't know is that all these things they are doing is going to leak them up soon. It will leak them like a hot water, because when you assume office and have refused to stand on the path of truth to protect your citizens, your indigents, to speak out for them, all you do is to whenever the government is bringing money, you take the money, take the people's share, pocket it in your own pocket, thinking that there will be no repercussion. The repercussion is that the youth will grow wide, they will become nuisance, commit nuisance in the community, and they will become a headache for you that is the leader. So I think that the proper thing for the government to do, and these government mercenaries to do, what they are supposed to do is to do the right thing, set up good infrastructures that will empower these youths in order to help them. That way, you see your government becoming very easy and the rest of them. Thank you for listening, my people. God bless you wonderfully, wonderfully.